Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And former Coach of the Year Byron Scott now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
On the clock. A clear look for Williams. And that one goes long.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And there's the pass to Exum. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Bishop. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly kick.
Kevin, thank you, Roy.
31. Jazz. 36.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Lakers with possession here. 9-point game. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the strikes clearly had an impact on that game.
So on the floor for Utah, Bishop, he's in at the point. Lyles out there with Hood. Then it's Exum, and it's Booker in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, taking a look at Lou Williams last year, kind of a typical year for him, a lot of scoring on bad efficiency.
Yeah, and for Lou, he didn't make it over the 40% field goal mark, but just barely.
Just barely, you're right. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Utah.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Black in the post. The shot is off.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. And, you know, guys, Dante Exum is such a fluid, versatile athlete. Really shows great promise. Has tremendous size and length for a point guard. Can also play the two. His rookie season last year, though, a mixed bag.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Pass comes in for Tariq Black. Young is subbed in for Meta World Peace. And Utah with a change here, too. Hayward's checked in. Picked by Randall. There's the dish to Williams. And again, the Lakers no good. For Dante Exum, Greg, last season he didn't shoot the ball that well, and his turnover rate was what you might expect from a rookie, but his defense was good. In fact, borderline excellent at times.
That's a great point, Kevin. And you know what I like about Exum, when his shot wasn't falling, you know, he didn't allow it to affect the other facets of his game. He would find ways to contribute, and that's the kind of attitude that so many scouts got excited about when they were talking about this guy in the first place.
Now, here's Clarkson, covered by Bishop. Randall with the bucket.
You know, down there in the low post is where you really want to create a lot of your offense.
Utah leading by 10. A three ball. And it's Freak missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Young passes to Clarkson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Bass kicks to Williams. Again, the miss by Williams. For Utah, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 11. And Young, here we go. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Bishop, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they...
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Some changes here for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hibbert, and it's Williams in for Brandon Bass. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Lyles checked in for Favors. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. Kobe is out there with Williams. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Russell. And it's Randall in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Good on both.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
35 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint, it's stolen by Gobert. And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it. Ball's knocked loose. Takes a three. Rebounded by Clarkson. Young in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Bishop. The Jazz with another miss. No good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kev.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Gordon Hayward. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance? And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm gonna call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm gonna get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you're gonna love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested, we now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, Freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of Freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, Freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Whew, Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, Freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide, it needs to be an informed decision, not an emotional one. The larger the markets, the greater resources at your disposal and exposure for you. But if you don't allocate these resources properly, then it's just a big spotlight on you as you lose.
Well, thank you kindly, big sis.
She's right, Freak.
Thanks, Don.
Absolutely. Team Freak. That's what we're about.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What?
Dom and CC high-fiving like that?
I mean, yeah, why you got so certain I'm gonna lose?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No one thinks you're going to lose,
You
Freak.
guys sure sound like it.
We just want you to select a franchise that has great coaching, super talent, exposure, but most importantly, a ton of cap space. If the team doesn't win and you're to blame, at least you won't be broke, capiche?
Capiche.
Also, you should make sure it's somewhere you want to raise a family, but no pressure.
Well, you guys have made this decision so much easier.
What did Mom and Dad say?
You know what they said. I mean, but honestly, I'm torn. I've heard and listened to what you've all had to say. Don't take this the wrong way. There's just one person I haven't heard from, and that's Vic.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Yo, Vic, where you at? I've been trying to call you, man. Hit me back.
You know him. He's probably somewhere too loud to hear his phone.
I don't know. I think Vic's actually upset with me.
I won't bow down to no man. Not even if I need to ride to the next village. Not if I need to cross continents. Nor if I need money. Yeah. Or when I feel lonely. Yeah. Will I ever bow down to no man? Not even if you have a car with a tank full of gas. Not even if you have a ship to cross the seas. Nor if you own a bank full of employees. Or if you lead your own church and put your soul at ease. Will I ever bow down to you?
All right.
All right. Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans, and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, a friend of Freak. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent in the NBA, I can honestly say that nothing has been more gratifying and more difficult than choosing where to play next year. I sought the wise counsel of my loved ones. Nothing puts me at ease more than knowing that regardless of my decision, you guys will be there for me no matter what. Now, there are so many wonderful teams in the league, each filled with stellar talent and all vying to be number one. For me, there's nothing more important than winning and surrounding myself with those who feel just as passionate about the game as I do and have an unrelenting desire to win a championship ring. That's what matters most to me. It is for this reason, above all, I've decided to play for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Good job.
Brotherly love.